you'll get a good laugh on it, you know. So we're on the air, so I'll start now. It was funny during the pandemic. No one was actually touring, and music stopped, and life stopped, and for me, life stopped as well because I didn't know, is this a career I really want to do? I don't really understand. I can't tour. I have no income for 2 years. This is crazy, and I thought about quitting for a little while, you know, and it kind of drove me crazy. And then I realized, I said, you know what? I'm a decent songwriter. I'm never gonna quit. I'm gonna keep writing records. I've had 7 records out. I'm gonna keep playing music, and my idols are Bruce Springsteen and Robert Earl Keen, and going on, and I'm just not gonna quit. So this song kind of represents that. Well, I ain't never gonna quit until I get a hit. Your sweet loving, and I ain't gonna let this town will never ever get me down. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. 'Cause you can knock me down, but I will get back up. It's the thrill of the chase, and I'm never giving up. And in my hard work runs into my good luck. Girl, that'd be the perfect fit. Ooh, I ain't never gonna quit. The road, life's on a swerve. You gotta learn to hit the curve and walk away standing. You know I treat love and life just the same. I'm just here to play the game. Oh, and keep on smiling. 'Cause you can knock me down, but I will get back up. It's the thrill of the chase, and I'm never giving up. And in my hard work runs into my good luck. Girl, that'd be the perfect fit. Ooh, I ain't never gonna quit. You can knock me down, but I will get back up. It's the thrill of the chase. Hell, I'm never giving up. And in my hard work runs into my good luck. Girl, that'd be the perfect fit. Ooh, I ain't never gonna quit. 'Cause you can knock me down, but I will get back up. It's the thrill of the chase. Hell, I'm never giving up. And in my hard work runs into my good luck. Yeah, that'd be the perfect fit. Yeah. Ooh, I ain't never gonna quit. So I'm going to tell you stories about my life. I haven't done a sit-down thing. I'm just going to tell you song by song how I got into this. It's been pretty fun. So like in my early 20s, I had to live with my mom. And I'm doing that right now because I just bought a house in Houston. So I'm like going through this reversed transition of bullshit. But I didn't really know how to songwrite. I just graduated from A&M. I didn't know what I was going to do. I should have got a job. I should have got a job with my friends and had kids, and I was like, oh my God, I think I'm okay as a songwriter. I love it, yada, yada, yada. I was nervous and scared, and I was with my mom. So I wrote this song on my second record, yeah. And so we finally got a call. I signed this record deal out in Nashville. It was a shitty deal. But they called me and said, hey, Brett Favre is going to pick this song up, and he's putting it on his documentary for ESPN. It pays $3,000. At the time, I couldn't even pay rent. I said, $3,000, I can get like a $700 apartment and move out of my mom's house. I was like 22 years old. Oh, man, finally get laid, not in my mom's house, you know? And so we were on the road touring. I mean, we were on at this point, Randy Rogers and Pat Green were just new, and we were on the road touring, and I finally got a little bit of fame with this song, and it was so fun. And then, so I called Mom. I said, hey, ESPN's gonna play it. It's on Brett Favre's retirement. Just record it. I want to see it. I never see my, yell. So we get done like a 2-week tour. I think we're on tour with like Wade Bowen or something. And I get home. I said, did you DVR it? And she goes, yeah, it's on the DVR. She DVR'd the Spanish channel. So all it was country music playing and subtitles, and you heard it. So it was good. And that was the song I just played. It's called Never Gonna Quit. So yeah, that was pretty fun. Growing up, I was a giant George Strait fan. Are y'all George Strait fans? So as much as I like to rock and roll and stuff, there's a lot of stuff like in me that just wants to, be normal. And I think that George Strait brought that out of me. It kept me grounded. I feel like all of us are George Strait fans, right? And I'm a rock and roller, man. I want to rock and roll, but this song was just about me and my dad. I loved my father, and I still do. He's not here, but he's not dead or anything. It was a thing where like it was like a thing where I love my father, and for some reason I always saw George Strait kind of as a dad figure, and I wrote this song kind of based on that. It was 1996 and I was barely 15. Only cared about girls and cars and MTV. It's when my dad pulled out that old cassette tape, played Blue Clear Sky, and I got carried away. And he said, well, let me tell you something about the Bible. It's a little playlist country revival. Well, George and Jesus have always been my best friend. When I get in trouble, I always lean on them. I know you're gonna make some big mistakes, but it's never too late to get into God and George Strait. Well, God and George Strait. Well, back in the day, I thought I'd do everything. Was too cool for Jesus. I didn't bow to the King. When I hit rock bottom, you know where I went wrong. I need a little chill, oh, and the chill of an early fall. And let me tell you something about the Bible. It's a little playlist country revival. And George and Jesus have always been my best friend. When I get in trouble, I always lean on them. I know you're gonna make some big mistakes, but it's never too late to get into God and George Strait. Oh, God and George Strait. And let me tell you something about the Bible. Here's a little hill country revival, yeah. And George and Jesus have always been my best friend. When I get in trouble, I always lean on them. I know you're gonna make some big mistakes, but it's never too late to get into God and your straight. I know sometimes you're gonna make some big mistakes. Hell, it's never too late to get into God and your straight. Well, God and your straight. Well, God and your straight. So when I was a kid, I went to Texas A&M when I was 18 years old, and I started songwriting because I played baseball, and baseball got me into songwriting because I had to do something that was attractive. You have that feeling as men, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do something to, like, prove to a chick that you're cool at something. And when baseball evaporated, I was, like, totally screwed on the deal. I was like, God, I have nothing, you know? It's an Irish kid with, like, a bad hairline and red face, you know. So I started, I was like, I got to do something. So I started writing music my freshman year of college at A&M. I was in the dorms, and I won a couple songwriting contests. That was really cool, and so I got into it. And I wrote the dumbest songs you can imagine, and I released them. And that's the problem is when people go to my show sometimes they say, hey, man, will you play Marijuana and Jalapenos? I was like, I wrote that when I was 18. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, though, if I walked up to you at 38 years old in a bar and I said, hey, man, who was the chick you're dating when you were 18? Will you show me where she's at? You'd be like, oh, my God, no, I don't want any part of that anymore, you know? That's the hardest part. It's like, that's the hardest part, as the songwriter Ray Wiley Hubbard said one time. He said, be careful what you write because you're going to have to sing it the rest of your life. Here I am. Because marijuana and jalapenos are my two favorite things. Well, they both make food taste better, and they both drive you insane. Eric Doyle's always got them, and them gringos the same. And marijuana and jalapenos are my two favorite things. Well, I go with some tin loving care. Well, people come running once they smell it in the air. Now, if you take in too much, then you'll forget your name in marijuana. Come on, Houston, make a little noise. I still love this song. With some tender love and care, Abrahamson comes running once he smells it in the air. Now, if you take in too much, then you'll forget your name. And marijuana and jalapenos are my two favorite things. Yeah, marijuana and jalapenos are my two favorite things. Both make food taste better. Both drive you insane. Oh, that's 'cause I always got them. Everything goes the same in marijuana. Come on, Mucky Dog, you got a little louder now. Make some noise out there. Woo. How you doing, Houston? You doing all right, Houston? What's going on? I feel like I gave you the impression the first two songs would be like a quiet show. You don't have to be quiet out there. Just making sure everyone's all right. I'll pull out my guitar, folks, and I'll pull out my bong. I'll cut up that fruit for an old Mexican sing-along. Folks, I'll burn one down. I'll bind a one with a bang, 'cause marijuana. Marijuana and jalapenos are my two favorite things. Will make you taste better. Both drive you insane. All Mexicans always got them. And gringos the same. And marijuana and jalapenos are my two favorite things. Yeah, marijuana. I said marijuana. Ooh. I said marijuana and jalapenos are my two favorite. Yeah. So as a songwriter, be careful what you like. Be careful what you write, because you're doing this singing marijuana jalapenos at probably a kid's birthday party, and the mom's gonna go, "Can you substitute marijuana for something else?" This has happened to me before. I got paid $800 to sing margaritas and jalapenos are my two favorite things. At a 9-year-old, I need the money, Eric. I had to pay rent. Come on, man. This isn't, I'm only here for the money. Seriously. No, I'm dead serious. I wouldn't even be here. Why would I be here? I need the money. Thank you for paying a ticket tonight. This is amazing. Yeah. That's a joke. No, but seriously, y'all paid, right? So, my songs are half truth, half fiction. I've always said in interviews, and I said, I get song ideas from like real life ideas. And I had a sushi dinner across the street with some really great friends, and we brought up one of our friends' bachelor parties, and I was in Vegas. And I had a really great time. And Sunday, you know that Sunday Scary? You ever had that? Like on like a 4-day bender, and all of a sudden, like you drink a little too much during a basketball game, and officer, the cuffs are hurting me. You know what I'm saying, right? It happens, man. So I wrote this song based on that. So this is called Casino Lights. Rolling through Boston in my Camaro, straight shot down 15. I stopped in Prim, Nevada, because I had to put $15 in a machine. I'm on the outside, inside devil, baby, when I lie. Back on the highway, get my baby, I'm drinking whiskey on ice. As the desert tried to swallow me, I got some luck, I got some amphetamines and an angel. Well, Devil City, oh, ain't that a pity? Lost it to the night, been driving half the day. Take her away from those casino lights. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm down on Fremont, I'm in a parking lot, watching my hands as they shake. I made a phone call from a bathroom stall, oh, I've had all I can take. I took a cab ride to the north side to meet my baby on the strip. And to my surprise, the demon she hides that straight, my baby on her hip. And as the desert it tried to swallow me, I got some luck, I got some gasoline and an angel in a Devil City. Oh, ain't that a pity? I lost it to the night. I've been driving half the day to take her away from those casino lights. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 I'm back on 15, popped an amphetamine with my lady of the night. 'Cause she's an angel in a devil's city. Oh, ain't that a pity? I lost her to the night. Been driving half the day to take her away from those casino lights. She's an angel in a devil's city. Oh, ain't that a pity? I lost her to the night. Been driving half the day to take her away from those casino lights. Yeah, man. So, the more we dive into this, the funnier it gets, and a lot of songs are like really encouraged by like nervousness. I'm a guy that suffers from a lot of anxiety, and being on the stage right now is like the first time I've really been back playing because I had such stage fright. I never really got it. I was scared of I had a phobia of being scared, and it like crushed my soul so much because I hated being on stage. But now I love it because I could tell you like the truth behind a lot of songs, which is very important. I had this really funny story. I was living in Los Angeles, and there's this beautiful girl named Stephanie Lynn, and she was, Ryan O'Neal? He was a famous actor in like the 60s. You know Ryan O'Neal? Ryan O'Neal? Okay. So she was Ryan O'Neal's assistant. So me and her were scheduled to write that day, and I said, let's write today. She goes, I'm at Ryan O'Neal's beach house in Malibu. Just come out there and we'll write. I said, that's cool. That's fine. I don't know who this guy is. I'm so young. I think I was like 33 at the time. I'm 38 now. So apparently Ryan O'Neal was like the Justin Bieber of like the 60s or 50s or something, right? All right. So we're in there. He's there. And I talked to him for a while. And we're in the kitchen like shooting the shit. We're between the song. I had this song idea. We write it. I'm going to play it for you in a second. And so he's kind of chirping in a little bit. Ryan O'Neal has actually writing credit on the song, and he wouldn't take credit because he was like, you're not making enough money, man. You're not going to write me a check. Fuck that. Whatever. And I said, that's fine, yeah. All right, old movie star. Like, I kind of knew who he was, what it was. And so I went he was like, he goes, the bathroom in the kitchen's out. Why don't you use the master bathroom? I went in there and used the master bathroom. And there was these paintings of Farrah Fawcett all over the master bedroom. Everywhere. And I was like, this guy really loves Farrah Fawcett. This is kind of weird. So we're done writing. I'm leaving the house. And so I was talking to him, and I was like, hey, me and you, man, both love Farrah Fawcett, bro. He was like, that's my dead wife. I mean, just like, Stephanie was just ghost white pale. She was just so like, and I'll say this, I'm not a celebrity guy. I don't like kiss ass, yada, yada, yada. I would never have done that. I didn't know Ryan O'Neal was married to Farrah Fawcett. And he had these paintings of her everywhere. And he loved it. He was like, oh my God, Rich is fine. And so we wrote this song at his Malibu beach house, and Malibu, and he has a writing credit. He wrote like 2 or 3 of the lyrics because he'd come in and out with his coffee, and I was like, who's this old guy? And he was like, that's Ryan O'Neal. And here it is. It's called Talk About the Weather. Every time I hear your voice, I fall back into all the things, yeah, that could have worked out. And every time I hear your voice, I fall back into what I know should have been about. Can I just call you up? Talk about the weather. Is it cold where you are? Are you wearing your favorite sweater? It's raining over here. I've been missing you forever. We said all there is to say, so let's just talk about the weather. Now that I got you, baby, let's get one thing straight. We could have made it work. Oh, Rich, you only changed. Why'd you have to go there? You know, we started off so well. You know, I'm not the only one. Not the only one that needs a change. Girl, can I just call you up and talk about the weather? Is it cold where you are? Are you wearing your favorite sweater? It's still raining over here. I've been missing you forever. We said all there is to say, so let's just talk about the weather. Yeah, can I just call you up and talk about the weather? Is it cold where you are? Are you wearing your favorite sweater? It's still raining over here. I've been missing you forever. We said all there is to say, so let's just talk about the weather. Yeah. And the side note, footnote of that was written with a guy that I think is an incredible actor. We've been best friends for a long time, Mr. Evan Gamble. He's on The Walking Dead, and Evan was there and has written a lot of songs with me. So just props to Evan Gamble. Check his music out as well. How y'all doing? Is it too depressing, or should I liven it up? You all right? I'm trying to tell you some stories, you know. We're gonna get deep. We're gonna get deep on this shit. It's okay to talk a little bit. We'll get a little rowdy. I feel like I'm getting a little tired. So when I was in college, I loved writing, and I knew music was my thing, and I didn't really know how to do it. I'm still like in adolescence, I think. I think I can become better as what I do. I have some college friends here tonight that are really great, and these guys inspired me, and they don't know it, they inspired me. But one song that really got me and that I transposed, which I really love, was a Postal Service song. You know Postal Service at all? And so I remember hearing the song, and there's a guy named Fred Knapp out of College Station, and we would listen, and he had his white Camaro. Just terrible, man. He looked like, you know, if he wasn't cool, it would have been terrible, you know. So it was like, wow, really? You drive a white Camaro? We would crank this up in there. I remember this, and it was the first song that I ever covered on a record, and I absolutely loved it. It got me motivated, you know. So I'm going to play it for y'all here. If that's all right with y'all. Is that cool? Smeared black ink, your palms are sweating, I'm barely listening to last demands. I'm staring at the asphalt, wondering what's barely underneath. I I wear my best. Block letters with big white letters, oh, tearing to my chest. Tells your friends I am a visitor here. I am not permanent. The only thing is keeping me dry. You know, you seem so out of context in this gaudy apartment complex. A stranger with your door key explain that I'm just visiting, and I'm finally seeing that I was the one worth leaving. I was the one worth leaving. The district sleeps alone tonight after the bars turn out their lights. It sends the auto swerving into the loneliest heaving me, and I am finally seeing I was the one worth leaving. 'Cause I was the one worth leaving. You seem so out of context in this gaudy apartment complex. Industry, you know it's serving so lonely, lonely and see. I'm finally seeing that I was the one worth leaving. That I was the one worth leaving. I was the one worth leaving. Yeah, it's a good cover. Listen to the original. We had so we've had some songs on the radio, which is really cool. And I don't know, I recognize maybe 50% of the people in the room, so it's really cool. And thank you all for coming out. The biggest thing, the problem I have is I'll pick my own set list, and I don't really know. So if you want to hear a song, just yell it out. I'd love to play it. Who yelled "Drunk Girl" out? You want to hear "Drunk Girl"? So when I started playing music, we got our first song on the radio was the Cricket song, which was like our first big hit. That's when radio stations actually like let us in the building, and it was actually really cool. And so I'll play that for y'all now. Well, the air last night was warm and moist. Well, in a dream I thought I heard your voice. Well, I went outside and started to sing. The crickets were doing the very same thing. Yeah, 'cause me and the crickets sing all night long. Yeah, me and the crickets sing the same damn song. A song of how love should be. A song of how you should be with me. Well, the crickets sing loud, but they sing good. Crickets sing like I wish I could. Well, I sing good, but the crickets sing best. Yeah, me and the crickets put the night to rest. Yeah, 'cause me and the crickets sing all night long. Yeah, me and the crickets sing the same damn song. A song of how love should be. A song of how you should be with me. Are y'all with me, Houston? Come on, Mexico. Sometimes I wonder now if the crickets know where love comes from and where love goes. And if they know they're not saying a thing, 'cause all they do is sit here and sing. Me and the crickets sing all night long. Yeah, 'cause me and the crickets sing that song. A song of how love should be. A song of how you should be with me. Oh, you know, yeah, me and Matt Smith sing all night long. Yeah, me and the crickets sing the same that song. A song of how love should be. A song of how you should be with me. You know, Houston, I really think you should be with me. You know, you ask the crickets and they'll agree. I said you ask the crickets and they'll agree. Are y'all still having fun? I get nervous. I hear people talking. They're like, "Oh, this guy blows. We gotta get out of here." Y'all good? Y'all good? All right. So when I was in college, I dated this really amazing girl, and I totally blew it. Man. I was out of college. She was in college at Texas A&M, and I totally blew it. And it would have been so amazing, but I had songs to write. I had hotels to sleep in. I had things to do, you know, and I broke up with her, and it was a terrible thing. I tried to get her back so many times. Oh, my God, I tried to get her back so many times. I was just so miserable with myself, and I'm still not even over it. On my latest record, I wrote a song to her on New York, and God, to this day, though, she will not take my text or phone call. She's fucking over it. No, there's no trying. She will. If she was in the mafia, she would kill me. I really think at this point, she hates me. And so I wrote a song for her like in 2014, and it became a big hit. It's our most streamed. I think the song has about 3 million streams on Spotify. It is killing it. And I talked to her dad like a year ago, and he's like, "Yeah, we play it every day when she's home. Like, it's fucking awesome." They love it, man. And so it's still a big hit. I'll play it for y'all now. But it's just, I wrote this song as a joke. Not really, though. So, like, when I first wrote it, I wrote it seriously. I wrote it one day. I was so upset. She wouldn't take my phone call. She wouldn't take my text. It's been a year. I was like, I should have married this chick. Oh, my God. I'm like, ugh. And so then I wrote the song, and then I sat on it for about a couple weeks, and I listened to it, and I said, this is the funniest song I've ever heard. And I was so intrigued by the fact that, like, I wrote this out of pure anger. It was like when you're a kid, like a 13-year-old girl, and you're sent to your room, and you get your diary out, and you're like, I fucking hate my dad, and a big heart and shit. You know, you're like, God, what an idiot. You read that a couple years ago, you're like, that was really stupid. This is our most streamed song that I've ever had. So this like pays the mortgage right here. So strap in for a good laugh. This is a real song that people actually listen to. Well, I get it, I probably wasn't the best boyfriend you could have had, but I gave 100%. I was even friends with your dad. We went our separate ways, we promised to be friends. But that was over a year ago, I haven't heard from you again, yeah. Were you really too good to call? Did you really give a fuck at all? Sitting there licking me, feel all alone, you did it again. We all know you ain't in love with your new boyfriend. Yeah, whatever the hell his name is, sitting there lying to all your friends, says it all. You were really too good to call. What a dumb nursery rhyme that was, right? Sitting on your high horse laughing when I call you up at night. You never took my calls or texts, yeah, baby, that's just right. Asked you the other night, baby, where you been? I know it's something that you'll never say again. Yeah, were you really too good to call? Did you really give up at all? Sitting there making me feel all alone, you did it again. We all know you ain't in love with your new boyfriend. Yeah, whatever the hell his name is, sitting there lying to all your friends, girl, says it all. You were really too good to call. So I remember this song actually went to number 15 on the charts in Texas, and they played it in New Mexico in her hometown, and her dad called me, and he raised sheep for a living, and so I called him Sheep Man, and he called me Music Man, and he goes, hey, Music Man, I heard that song about my daughter on the radio the other day. I was like, yeah, man, sorry, He goes, that's a badass song, man. I like that song. I got an email from her mom, too, that was like, that's a really well-written song. And then her sister, when we broke up, her sister would not talk to me, and her sister hated me. And she was working, at that point, she was working on this film in L.A., and we were kind of on the street, and I remember her sending me a text, too, that said, I kind of like you now. It was kind of a ballsy move at the time, but it was like one of those things where she wouldn't take my call, and sometimes the power of a song was a big deal. So, if you want to win a girl back, or if you want to annoy her, or you want to do something, write a song. It kind of works out. Yeah, were you really too good to call? Did you really give a fuck at all? Sitting there making me feel all alone, you did it again. We all know you ain't in love with your new boyfriend. Yeah, whatever the hell his name is, sitting there lying to all your friends, girl, says it all. You were really too good, were you really too good to call? Did you really give a at all? Sitting there making me feel alone, you did it again. We all know you ain't in love with your new boyfriend. Yeah, whatever the hell his name is, sitting there lying to all your friends, girl, says it all. You were really too good to call. No problem with that, man. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Is it getting too boring for y'all? What's going on here? Liven things up? A little sing-along? Y'all sing along a little bit? Let's give you a, come on, let's get it. This is a young crowd. Let's get it going here. Come on. Y'all doing good? All right, that's all right. I'm getting like an 85 performance at this point, I think, right? I'm a giant Eagles fan. Do y'all like the Eagles? Oh my God, I love the Eagles so much. So come on here. Y'all sing along with me. Come on. Well, I've been running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me once. So take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. I know why you still can, and don't you try to understand. You'll stand. Big Eagles fans, huh? Take it easy. All right, come on, Houston, ready? 'Cause I was standing on the corner, such a fine sight to see. There's a girl, my Lord, and a flatbed Ford slowing down to take a look at me. So come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. So I've been running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got looking for a lover that won't blow my cover. Just so hard to find. And take it easy, take it easy. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in, and take it easy. There you go, Houston. Thank you, man. I like the Eagles a lot. So I have a song coming out January 7th, and this is where we're dropping it. It's a great song. And man, I'm a Texas boy, and I've been through the ringer, like there and back. Nashville is just a great place, but it's like, if I had to explain it to y'all, Nashville would be like, if you're trying to sell a sweater and you got really good at it, and Macy's was just like, yeah, we're gonna screw you out of this money, kid. And that's kind of how it works, man. And it's not a negative thing, because you can really get your brand out to a much bigger place. It's just tough. But what I saw though was I saw the worst people trying to do it. And it's just like banking or finance or real estate or anything else. There's good real estate agents, there's great bankers. There are some terrible people in that industry, and it doesn't represent really what they do. And that was my hardest part, was there's some great people in music, you know? So, did you have a question? You can raise your hand. What's your question? Who do you work for? No, you're on the spot now. Come on. What is it? Okay, I never heard of that, so I'm getting along there. Yeah. Do y'all like repossess golf carts and shit? No, I couldn't hear you. Yeah, that's fine. That's fun. That's fun. So, anyways. I have this song coming out. It's a really great song. It's called Low Hanging Fruit, and I love it. I'm playing for y'all here. Yeah. come to town and you change your name. 15 minutes of fame. Well, all your buddies, they lie to you. They tell you you sound like something new. You bought a guitar and a funny hat. You're singing Sturgill, but you're singing flat. They all know it ain't true. But darling, you know they'll lie to you. 'Cause Nashville really ain't in the South. In Texas, you shut your mouth. Americana is the truth, and you'll follow suit. Yeah, but it ain't you. You're just low-hanging fruit. You got an agent and you change your name. It's 15 minutes of straight fame. But you know it ain't the same. It's never been quite as lame. 'Cause Nashville really ain't in the South. In Texas, you shut your mouth. Americana is the truth, and you'll follow suit. Yeah, but it ain't you. You're just low-hanging fruit. Nashville really ain't in the South. In Texas, you shut your mouth. Americana is the truth, and you'll follow suit. Yeah, but it ain't you. You're just low-hanging fruit. And Nashville really ain't in the South. In Texas, you shut your mouth. Americana is the truth. You'll follow suit. Boy, it ain't you. You're just low-hanging fruit. You're just low-hanging fruit. You're just low-hanging fruit. Yeah, it's a good song. I've written a bunch of songs, and it's hard to pick, man. So if y'all have any requests, I'll let it play them. Yeah, I'll do that one. That's cool. Yeah. How y'all doing? Y'all good? No good? Yeah? I gotta grab your attention every time. Yeah. I like a good joke. You like a good joke? All right. So this is me and Fred Nass's favorite joke here. There's this guy on the street, and it says, he's got a sign. Are y'all listening? Hey, listen up. You don't like this one. Hey, it's a sign. It says, talking dog for sale, $10. So he walks over and he goes, this dog can talk? And the dog starts talking. He's like, yeah, I can talk. I'm a talking dog. And the old man's like, yeah, pointing at him. He goes, holy shit, a talking dog. And so he goes, what's the deal? Why are you selling this dog for $10? And the dog starts talking. He's like, well, I was a puppy. I worked for the Obamas, and he would take me into meetings, and Obama would leave me in the meeting as a puppy with the Russians, and then he'd leave, and then I'd come back and get him, and I would just tell him all the secrets, and I did that for like 8 years, and then I did it for the Bushes. I did it, the Trump. Trump got me, and I did it for that for a long time. And I'm an old dog, so I'm just helping blind people cross the street, back and forth, left to right, yada yada yada, And so this guy's like, God, holy shit, a talking dog that's done all this for $10? That's crazy. The old man goes, that dog's fucking a liar. He's never done any of that shit. That's a good joke. I don't want to remember that one. Gotta hit the highway to forget my baby. All these people blowing up my phone these days. I got a little liquor, couldn't be sick of all these people blowing up my phone these days. And I'll be rolling through Texas in Louisiana, I cruise through Georgia, head up Florida State, and I'll be in Alabama Slim, up to Mississippi, see my baby. Back on some Springsteen, oh, you gotta roll up some of that hungry. I got the windows down, you can smell the salty air. Turn up that Gandro, well, give me some gumbo. Got the windows down, you can smell the salty air. And I'll be rolling through Texas in Louisiana, I cruise through Georgia, head up Florida State, and I'll be in Alabama, oh, Alabama Slim, up to Mississippi to see my baby, yeah. You wanna give him a dance, man? Come on, man. Yeah, come up here, man, come on. Now it's back to Texas to see my exes. Tell my mom and Brian Coon goodbye. Or get on a jet plane before I'm insane. It's off to Belize. You can kiss my Irish ass goodbye. Rolling through Texas in Louisiana, I cruise through Georgia, head up Florida State, and I'll be in Alabama, hey, Alabama Slim, up to Mississippi to see my baby. One more time, ready? Rolling through Texas and Louisiana, cruise through Georgia, head up Florida State. I'm in Alabama, hey! Alabama Slammer. Up to Mississippi to see my baby. One more time, right? I'm rolling through. Do you check it out? Wait a second. What happened, man? Get back up here. You got to finish. Ah, that's some bullshit.
All right, let's get some participation up in here. Come on, Texas.
3, 2, 1, hey! I'm rolling through Texas and Louisiana. I cruise through Georgia, head up Florida State. And I've been in Alabama, Alabama Slammer. It's up to Mississippi, see my baby. You know it's up to Mississippi to see my baby. And I'll be rolling through Texas and Louisiana. Good job, guys. Good job, man. Good job. Oh, that's a young Evan Felker right there, man. That's a handsome man right there, dude. Oh, you're a banker? Yeah, I don't know. Ask you for a loan. Houston, my name's Rich O'Toole. You having a good time so far? You all right? You know, it's fun. I get up here and I just want to tell you like these sap stories about how I've written songs and stuff. And it's tough because it's like such a quiet crowd and I'm just trying to be normal with y'all. And I'm glad that you care. That's all I care about. All right? I just give a shit that you care. I'm trying my best as much as you're trying your best, so we're working together on this. And if you want to hear anything else, I'm here for it. And thank you for supporting my music. You've given me a great career, and this is my hometown. And, you know, it was really great. So thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. It's not as easy as you think. You know, when y'all go to concerts, it appears the hottest seat because I wish I was in your seat. Obviously, I suffer from major stage fright. I suffer from anxiety and all kinds of shit, man. And it's so hard to be up here because I just want to deliver the best songs that I can for y'all, you know. And it is what it is. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Seriously. I have so many songs to sing in such a small amount of time. So I have like 20 more minutes left. We're going to do like 5 songs. If you want to hear something, please yell it out. Oh, man, that's so hard to sing. I know, but it's so hard to sing. You understand how it is. It is so hard to sing that song. I'll do it. What was the one back there? Texas Queen? Fuck. All right, this is like a lot of... Gotta find my Texas Queen. She's bluebell ice cream, yeah, baby, she's the one, she's the one. Maybe she's in Abilene, you know what I mean? Bluebell ice cream, yeah, baby, she's the one. Maybe she's in Atlanta, and the rodeo, don't you know? And south of San Antonio, yeah, baby, she's the one. Come on, gotta find my Texas Queen. You know what I mean? Sweet as bluebell ice cream, yeah, baby, she's the one. Gotta find my Texas Queen, eyes blue as green, yeah. Smiles when the angels sing, yeah, baby, she's the one. She's the one. Oh, she's the one. All right, so I never practiced this shit. I knew it bites you in the ass. It's like, you know, all of us are guilty of this. Like, we go and, like, we're like, the boss will never bring up this email. And in the first meeting, it's like, hey, what's up with the Johnson account? You're like, fuck, I didn't practice the Johnson account. You know exactly what that's like, and this is exactly what this is like. I don't know the lyrics of this bullshit. You want to come sing it? Come on, come up here, come on, get up here, come on. She's got a Gucci belt on, come on. What's the second verse? You got your iPhone? What's the second verse? You gotta Google it. What's the second verse here? Just Google it. Gucci belt's got an iPhone, you know that shit's. I know the second verse. I'm gonna see if she's got it. It's on lyrics.com? All right. There you go. It's her birthday? It's her birthday? What? The true Texas queen right here. Come on. All right, here we go. Maybe she's in Abilene, down in Seguin, yeah. Prettiest girl I've ever seen, yeah, baby, she's the one. Maybe she's in Amarillo, riding in the rodeo, down South El Paso, yeah, baby, she's the one. Sing it. Never find my Texas queen, you know what I mean. Sweetest bluebell ice cream, yeah, baby, she's the one. Gotta find my Texas queen, eyes bluish green, yeah. Smiles when the angels sing, yeah, baby, she's the one. She's the one. Well, baby, she's the one. Y'all break it down. Y'all ready to sing it? 3, 2, 1. Gotta find my Texas queen. You know what I mean. Sweetest bluebell ice cream, yeah, baby, she's the one. Gotta find my Texas queen, eyes bluish green, yeah. Smiles when the angels sing, yeah, baby, she's the one. Oh, I gotta find my Texas queen, sweetest bluebell ice cream. Smiles when the angels sing, yeah, baby, she's the one. Gotta find my Texas queen, eyes bluish green, yeah. Smiles when the angels sing, yeah, baby, she's the one. She's the one. Happy birthday. I wrote that song because I was talking to the record label and they're like, "Hey man, we got to have a hit on the radio." And I go, I got you. Houston, what's up, man? It's so cool. This is fun. Man, you know what? There's so much I want to say and like play to y'all, and I feel like there's so much to play, and I don't really know what to do, and so just very nervous. But thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate that. I have like a lot of things to play, and I don't think that anyone would even get it. It wouldn't even make any sense. But I want to play like my own stuff, and so we'll figure it out. I don't know if you want to hear an original, yell it out. If not, like we'll just do some cool shit all night. I don't know if that's like a serious. I can't. Okay, so if you want to get this on record, I took down my 17 record because it had Robert Lee on it. And I didn't put it back up because obviously what's going on. So. I went to Texas A&M. Did y'all, any Aggies here? No? There's a guy named Matt Smith here who went to UT. It's got to be so painful for UT. You went to UT? I'm sorry. It's terrible, man. It's like watching, I don't know, it's, you know. Anyways, this is a Robert Earl Keen song. Y'all like Robert Earl Keen? This is the first song I learned on guitar, so I figured like I'd do it, you know. So. Y'all sing along if y'all are Aggies. This old porch is just a big old red and white Herb bowl standing under a mesquite tree. Hiding on my door, say he just keeps on playing hide and seek. That August sun, he's sweating and a panting, 'cause his work's never done. Oh yeah, he's got them cows and that red top cane. This old porch is just a steaming, greasy plate of enchiladas with lots of cheese and onions and guacamole salad. You can get them at the LaSalle Hotel in old downtown. Lots of cheese and onions and guacamole salad. So Robert Earl Keen talked about who introduced him to bluegrass music. You remember that tape? Well, when I was 15 years old, Brian Kuhn got his driver's license to a 1986 Suburban. We got in there and he had a bag full of tapes. And I said, my parents were very weird at the time. They're from the North. And they knew like Alan Jackson and George Strait and shit like that, you know. But I'd never heard Robert Earl Keen before. And Brian had this gym bag full of tapes and it was like Robert Earl Keen's Picnic and all that bullshit. And I was like, all right, this is pretty badass. So me and Robert Earl Keen would drive, me and Brian Kuhn would drive around in this two-tone with a stripe down the side, Suburban, and we'd listen to Robert Earl Keen. And I said, how'd this guy get a record deal? He's terrible, you know, like, he can barely sing. And that's from there, and I realized, I said, I think I could do this for a living, because if that guy's making it, I think I got a shot at it, you know? And Brian would talk me out of it every single time. He'd be like, you just stick to baseball, man. Go sell insurance or some shit. You ain't doing it. And we go around listening to it, and I remember hearing the Front Porch song, and it made me want to go to A&M. That's why I graduated from Texas A&M University. Because I wanted to be a songwriter. I knew how to tell stories. I knew how to get it. I wanted to get the people going. This is where to skate to, one song and one song only, you know? So me and Brian would drive around, and he had like Slade Cleaves and these songwriters I'd never heard of, and this gym bag full of like death. I don't even know what it was. It smelled weird. The tapes were all messed up. So I was like, Brian, this is weird, man. But it fell in love with it and I became a songwriter. So I eventually went to A&M my freshman year, entered a bunch of songwriting contests, and I was obsessed with it. And my first gig was at the Dixie Chicken right there in College Station, Texas. And goddamn, if it wasn't for Brian Kuhn, I wouldn't be here tonight. This old porch is just a big old red and white Herb bowl sitting under a mesquite tree. Riding on the door, say he just keeps on playing hide and seek with that hot August sun. He's sweating and the pen, 'cause work's never done. Oh no, he's got them cows and that red top tan. His old porch is just a long way waiting and forgetting. And I remember the coming back, and I kind of about the leaving, and remembering the falling down the laughter and the curse of love from all those sons of bitches who said we'd never get back up. Thank you, Brian. I'm going to do a couple more, and then we'll do some meet and greet stuff and hang out, man. But thank you all so much for coming out. I really appreciate it tonight. If you have any requests, yell it out. I'd love to play for you. I'm going to play you some more stuff that I enjoy playing. Riding in this town, knows she's got to drop for miles and miles around. The hardest part she don't know as she rides away again, up and down in the wind. She came in like 17 wild horses with blacks against the wind, dragging my heart all over this town again. She came in like 17 wild horses, blazing the trail to sin, kicking them dust and blazing the trails in. Well, I can't let her in, yeah, like 17 wild horses. Stop riding in this town. She found a way to drop, yeah, for miles and miles around. The hardest part she don't know as she rides away again, up and down in the wind. She came in like 17 wild horses, dragging my heart all over this town again. She came in like 17 wild horses, blazing the trail of sin, kicking up dust and breaking the fences in. Well, I can't bring her in, yeah, like 17 wild horses. Yeah, like 17 wild horses. Yeah, my heart is gone. She's alive. Yeah, she's holding on. Yeah, for dear life. She came in like 17 wild horses, backs against the wind, we're dragging my heart all over this town again. She came in like 17 wild horses, blazing the trail of sin, kicking up dust and breaking the fence in. I can't bring her in, like 17 wild horses. Yeah, like 17 wild horses. Hey, thanks, guys. I'm going to play one more song, and we're going to get out of here, man. But thank you for so much coming out. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. If you have, like, a dire request, I'll play it. You know, other than that, I'll play something I really like, so. big fan of Towns Van Zandt. Are y'all big Towns Van Zandt fans at all? Yeah, I think, yeah, for that it would be. Now when you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking to some Kentucky Derby days, well, I hope you don't see me in my ragged company. Another girl will take my pain away. So take me down, little Susie, take me down. Well, I know you think you're the queen of the underground, and bring me dead flowers every morning, and bring me dead flowers by the May, and bring me dead flowers to my wedding, and I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Now when you're sitting back in your rose pink Cadillac, making bets on Kentucky Derby days, well, I hope you don't see me in my ragged company. Another girl will take my pain away. So take me down, little Susie, take me now. Well, I know you think you're the queen of the underground. Send me dead flowers every morning, and send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers to my wedding, and I won't forget to put roses on your grave. So take me down, little Susie, won't you take me down? I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers every morning, send me dead flowers by the mail, send me dead flowers to my wedding, and I won't forget to put roses on your grave. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Guys, my name's Rich O'Toole. Thank you so much. I had a great time tonight. Tip your bartenders. Spend some money here tonight. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. God bless you. We'll do one more. You all right? You want to do it? You want to do it? What do you want to hear, though, man? What's something that we haven't played tonight? What do you want to hear? I know I can't play that anymore, man. I'm so sorry.